Hello everyone. Wastewater story. Almost we have finished the lesson. Only 2-3 points are remain from the last portion. So today we are going to discuss sanitation and diseases, alternative arrangement for sewage disposal, and sanitation at public places, and the conclusion. So we'll start with the sanitation and diseases. Poor sanitation and contaminated drinking water is the cause of a large number of diseases. Let us look at our own country. A vast number of our people are still without sewerage facilities. Where do they relieve themselves? A very large fraction of our people defecates in the open areas, on dry river beds, on railway tracks, near fields, and many a time directly in water. Untreated human excreta is a health hazard. It may cause water pollution and soil pollution. Both the surface water and groundwater get polluted. Groundwater is a source of water for wells, tube wells, springs, and many rivers, as you learned in chapter 16. See wells, tube wells, ponds, lakes, rivers, dams, canals. Thus, it becomes the most common route for waterborne diseases like cholera, typhoid, polio, meningitis, hepatitis, and dysentery. Now, arrangement. To improve sanitation, low on-site sewage disposal systems are being encouraged. Examples are septic tanks, chemical toilets, compositing pits. Septic tanks are suitable for places where there is no sewerage system. For hospitals, isolated buildings, or a cluster of 4 to 5 houses. Some organizations offer hygienic on-site human waste disposal technology. These toilets do not require scavenging. Excreta from the toilet seats flow through covered drains into a biogas. This is the biogas plant. The biogas produced is used as a source of energy. Now, sanitation at public places. In our country, fairs are organized periodically. A large number of people participate in them. In the same way, railway stations, bus deposits, airports, hospitals are very busy places. Thousands of people visit them daily. Large amount of waste is generated here. It must be disposed of properly, otherwise epidemics could break out. The government has laid down certain standards of sanitation, but unfortunately they are not strictly enforced. However, all of us can contribute in maintaining sanitation at public places. We should not scatter litter anywhere. If there is no dustbin in sight, we should carry the litter home and throw in the dustbin. Conclusion. We all have a role to play in keeping our environment clean and healthy. So Mahatma Gandhi has said, no one need to wait for anyone else to adopt a human and enlightened course of action. So it is you must be realize your responsibility in maintaining the water sources in a healthy state. Adopting good sanitation practices should be our way life. As an agent of change, your individual initiative will make a great difference. Influence others with your energy, ideas, and optimism. A lot can be done if people work together. There is great power in collective action. So this was about the sanitation and diseases part of this lesson. We have finished our lesson. With the lesson, we have also finished the term 2 portion. So you have to do these lessons for term 2. Go through the lesson, read the lesson properly, and then watch the video. So for today, we'll stop here. Thank you.